Lord willing, this is a quick, a quick, a quick live. For those that might watch this later, man, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, glory, and honor to the one true power, Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi, Bahasham Yahawashi. And double honors to the elder apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who rule well and teach well through the Spirit, and a mighty shalom to the hopeful elect in the same Spirit, those that are scattered four corners of the earth, teaching His word and believing His word, Lord willing as a whole, that you continue in sound doctrine in the same Spirit. Shalom to the Aqua, the sister of His faith and His truth, Lord willing that you continue to pursue your lot, which is being a loving and silent and virtuous wife. And Lord willing, this edifying lesson through the power and the spirit of Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi. This is a quick camp recap. Just listening to this one point that was made at camp. Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi done great things for us, for the Israelites, Black, Latino, Hispanics, Native Americans. Regardless if you believe it or not, Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi has done great things for us. I want to read this, but I really just want to, commentary speak on the point that Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi has done great things for us. If you can't really recognize it through the Spirit, you're blind, you're asleep. You don't got no faith. Okay? This is Psalms 126, verse 1. When Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi turned again the captivity of Zion, we were like them that dream. Then was our mouth filled with laughter and our tongue with singing. Then said they among the heathen, Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi have done great things for them. Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi have done great things for us, whereof we are glad. And not just only getting delivered from this captivity is the good things or the great things the Lord done for us, but when you really dissect what's going on in the scriptures, right? The Lord set up a chosen bloodline. He done that for us. He created the world for our sake. He done that for us. And He created nations to be servants under us. He did that for us. He put us in this chain of darkness, this flesh, so that eventually we're going to actually know wickedness. Because when you go to second Ezra, the 9th chapter, verse 18 and 19, before He put us in the earth, we all obeyed Him. So being on the earth is a trial run where you actually know wickedness, right? He did all of this for us, and we actually are having the experience to be humans, to live in this flesh, to have women, to plant seeds in them, to get them pregnant. The angels, they're not experiencing that in the heavens. Ain't no women, angels outside of the angels, the women that were created for the sons of God. He did that for us, right? Putting us in captivity, yes, because we turned. Him showing love, He did that for us to truly know what love is. He did that for us. This truth is a learning experience, right? You truly get to know what love, commitment, being faithful, okay? Accountability. You get to know what that is. You get examples of being converting, You get examples of praying when you're overwhelmed. You get examples on, right, when you're going through a trial or you about to go through a real battle, that you get to pray to Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi to help you. You get to pray to Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi to help you find a way to escape. We have these accounts. He did this for us, right? The counsel of Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi is right in front of us. Whatever you need, whatever example, right? Your wife supposed to be subject to her husband. The example was us, Israel. We supposed to be subject to Hamashiach Yahawashi. He gave us the example with a man and a woman. a husband and a wife. You are the example of Yahawashi and Israel. Brother, you are the example of Yahawashi on earth, and a woman is the example of Israel. Stubborn, right? She a weaker vessel. Israel is weaker than Hamashiach Yahawashi. He did all of this for us, right? Romans 15:4, the things that written aforetime was written for our learning. He did this for us. Oh, well, I gotta believe in the book. He knew time. He knew history. He knew what was gonna happen in our timeline. That guess what? We're gonna be hit with reading. We're gonna have to read. Shalom to the brother. Shalom to the sisters that's on here. Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi, to the Akwath and the Akim, right? He knew it was going to be a time for us to, how are we going to grow in faith? He said, okay, faith come by hearing the word. In order for them to hear the word, somebody has to read it. The Lord knew that it was going to be a time in our history that we were going to be reading. 2nd Ezra, the 15th chapter, verse 1 and 2. He had these scriptures written on paper because he knew they were faithful and true. He knew about translations, but my students are going to investigate the words. They're going to be going in the Greek and the Hebrew because they're going to understand that they were speaking Hebrew, but in different captivities, different languages. Like, he did all of this for us, man. You fully get to gravitate, not just only when you get delivered, but right now, today, we get to know he did this for us. He set up Esau as a sword to whoop your ass. Set up Esau to be the one to implement this MOTB. He did this for us. Giving you prophecies, parables, being able to give you the cheat code of things that's going to happen in the future. He did this for you, so you can be ready for what's to come. Like, literally, he giving you, look, he created the blueprint, gave it to Yahawashi, and Yahawashi created the blueprint for us. He did it for us, man. This is why, we got to be consistent on giving thanks to Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi. Right? He really did this for us, man. Call Allah Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi. Right? I'm about to go to this 2nd Ezra real quick. So bear with me. Let me get it. Right? 2nd Ezra, the 15th chapter, verse 1 and 2. It says, behold, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy. Right? That's one of the key things in this ministry is teaching prophecies for the sheep to be ready. That's the spirit of Yahawashi. The testimony of Yahawashi is prophecy. So we got to speak in the air. The Lord did this for us, which I will put in thy mouth, saith Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi, and cause them to be written in paper, for they are faithful and true. Why you believe in the book? Because it's faithful and true. Right? These words is faithful and true. He said he set this up. He made this up for us. Then even more, if you striving to be of the elect, the Lord knew your heart. He put it in your heart because your treasure is where your heart is at. He put this in front of you, teaching, reading, hearing the word, because it was in your heart. Oh, I want to know this, I want to know that. So he gave it to you like a platter. He put it right in front of you. Get this, get that. The Lord got all these men doing lesson on lesson, and you taking time out your week, out your days to watch lessons. He did this for you because he said, you know what? I found you faithful. 1 Timothy chapter 1, verse 12, what Paul said. Yahawashi enabled me because he found me faithful. He put me in the ministry. He did this for us. Right? Gave you faith as a gift. Not to everybody, but to the elect. And if you in this thing and you truly believe, he did this for you. Right? The same thing. Let's go into another level. Right? You brothers that, you touched a woman You know, you have in a mind like, oh man, I love a woman. I want a woman. You get in this truth and the Lord bless you with a woman. He did that for you, let alone he knew that you were going to manage your marriage. He knew that you was going to put order in your marriage, that your wife was going to usurp authority. Guess what? He did that for you, brother, because he knew that you was going to do it. He said in Spider-Man, with great strength comes great responsibility. Right? Your strength is in Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi. He gave you the Rakak Wadash. That is your strength. Now you have responsibility. And you men that got those women, not saying brothers that don't, you're not responsible, but you have a different lot than others. Okay? Then you women that are married. It doesn't matter if you the one wife, you the second, you the third wife, but you in this truth. The Lord did it for you because he was like, you know what? You gonna actually play, you gonna actually do your role. You know, you're going to be a loving and silent wife. So you know what? I'm going to have you with this brother. The Lord was doing this for you, sis. You know, the Lord did it for you. The man that you got, the Lord knew your heart. Like, you know what? I'm going to give you one of the toughest brothers. I'm going to give you one of the brothers that's mad difficult or that want everything perfect and precise. I'm going to set you up to be that wife for him. The Lord did that. Brother, the wife that you got that shut up and do her role, do her lot, right? The Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi did that because he was like, you know what? Brother, I know you going to be able to manage this. I'm going to set you up. The Lord did this, right? He did this for you, brother. He knew that you was going to manage it right. Right? The children that you have. It's better not to have children that don't believe. Right? The Lord allow you to plant seeds in certain women, or you might be a father of children that's not yours, but they're yours in the spirit, because whoever do the will of Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi is his brother, mother, and sister. So the Lord bless you with children that believe. He did that for you to encourage you. When you go home, you like, you know what? I got to believe in household. He did that for you. Right? The Lord probably chose some brothers that had women that don't believe. And guess what? That was your lot. And the Lord probably removed them because he's like, you know what? I want you to just only focus on me. He did that for you, brother. Some of you women single and you still managing. The Lord did that for you because he's setting you up later on. Everything we got is because he was looking out for our best interest. Right? He deserves all the praise and the glory, man. Let me get this right here. So again, Psalms 126, verse 3. Yahawah have done great things for us, whereof we are glad. Do you really notice the things that the Lord have done for you? I got some examples in the book of Psalms. This is Psalms chapter 66, verse 5. It says, come and see the works of the Most High. He is terrible in his doing towards the children of men. He turned the sea into great land. They went through the flood on foot. There did we rejoice in him. This is going into Moses and the Israelites, going through the Red Sea. He did that for us, let alone us that wasn't near, so that we can believe more. Now that you come and serve me, I want you to know what I did for you and your forefathers in your past life. This is what I did. You know what else? He left those things there for your learning, to increase your faith. Psalm 68, verse 7. O Most High, when thou wentest forth before thy people, when thou didst march through the wilderness, Salah, the earth shook, the heavens also dropped at the presence of the Most High. Even Sinai itself was moved at the presence of the Most High. The power of Israel, the same account when we were in the wilderness for 40 years. We get to remember these things. The Lord did this for us. Right? Remember the battle when Moses had to lift up his staff and Joshua and Caleb had to hold up his arm? When the arm fell, the Amalek was overpowering us. But when the arm was up, we was whipping their ass. Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi did that for us. Come on. I got other points. Let me see. Hold on, let me get this. This is Isaiah 11, verse 11. It says, and it shall come to pass in that day that Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi shall set his hand again the second time to recover the remnant of his people, which shall be left from Assyria, from Egypt, from Pathros, from Cush, from Elam, from Shinar, and from Hamath, and from the islands of the sea. And he shall set up in a sign for the nations, and shall assemble the outcasts of Israel, and gather together the dispersed of Judah from the four corners of the earth. And the envy also of Ephraim shall depart, and the adversaries of Judah shall be cut off. Ephraim shall not envy Judah, and Judah shall not vex Ephraim. Right? The Lord, when the Lord is going to do this, he doing this all for us. What? To give you the kingdom. He's about to gather all four corners of the earth. All of you, the Lord know where all you are at. He know where all the true believers and the non-believers is at. He's going to come and rescue. What the brother said at camp, what the Lord said he going to do, he going to do. The Lord not slack concerning his promises. He going to keep them. Okay? You know when they say, Jake, man, they say a promise, they don't keep it. Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi keeping it, man. He doing that for us. Right? He gonna make us kings and priests. Are you looking forward to that? He gonna do that for us. He made you holy above all nations. You already above all nations. First is spiritual. Back then we seen it physically. But the Lord was working on the end game. That forever thing. Okay? Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi got us the way that nobody else got us. Okay? Let me get this last one, man. This is Isaiah chapter 12, verse 4. And in that day shall ye say, praise Yahawah. Call upon his name, declare his doings among the people. Make mention that his name is exalted. Sing unto Yahawah, for he have done excellent things. This is known in all the earth. Cry out and shout, thou inhabitant of Zion. For great is the Holy One of Israel in the midst of thee. Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi is not finished. He's not done. This is not it. It's more excellent things he's about to do. When Yahawashi was on the cross, he said, it is finished. It's going to be that time when Yahawashi come get us, and all things shall be finished. Okay? He's doing this for us. For us. Okay? This is why we always teach, do the most that you can for Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi. Because what he did for us is the true example of love. A true example of an action. Right? He gave you this truth, was molded, where you actually can read, right? Read these accounts. But then that ability, that gift of faith, you can have faith to believe this is real. This is it. This did happen. This is what he's going to do. Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi really looked out for us, man. Even though we fucked up, he continued to perform. We keep fucking up, and he continue to perform, continue to show out. right? Let me just get this. Nothing can hide us from the love of Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi. Let me get this. This is Romans chapter 8, verse 35. Who shall separate us from the love of Hamashiach? Shall tribulation or distress or persecution or famine or nakedness or perils, like troubles, or sword? As it is written, for thy sake we are killed all the day long. We are counted as sheep for the slaughter. Okay? Nay, in all these things we are more than conquerors through him that love us. Nothing can hide us from the love of the Lord. And we are conquerors through him. Right? All the things we go through, we are true conquerors. For I am persuaded that neither death, nor night, nor life, nor angels, nor principalities, nor power, nor things present, nor things to come, nor height, nor depth, nor any other creature shall be able to separate us from the love of the Most High, which is in Hamashiach our Lord. Nothing can hide us. Nothing can take us away from the love of Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi that he has towards us. Right? You sheep that don't even know this truth yet, the Lord love you so much that if you of the elect, he set up teachers that's going to be teaching that day where he called you in this thing, where he supped with you, Revelation 3 and 20, you going to come in this faith. That's love. Right? He been knocking at your door, your mind, for days, for years, for weeks, for months. Soon as you hear it and you gravitate to this truth, now for you as a sheep to know, this is love. This is love. Each direction you went in your life, he was trying to navigate you to him. Oh, that's amazing. Right? I don't got the video on here, but hey, that's okay. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to just give all praises, glory, and honor to the one true power, Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi, Bahasham Yahawashi. Double honors to the elder apostles and the elders of great millstone who rule well and teach well through the Spirit. Almighty Shalom to the hopeful elect in the same Spirit, but willing as a whole that you all continue in sound doctrine. Shalom to the Agwaf, the sister of this faith that believe, Lord willing, that you continue to pursue your lot. And Lord willing, this edifying lesson through the power and the Spirit of Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi. What we read was Psalms 126, verse 1 to 3. You know, let me just read that one more time. Let me read that one more time. Psalms 126, verse 3. Yahawah have done great things for us, wherefore we are glad. When you read verse 1 and 2, us getting delivered, you're going to really understand the things that Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi did to you fully without even reading, because you're going to be in your glorified form. But right now, you get to know all the things the Lord done for you, done to you, by going in these scriptures, man. Literally, it's really accounts on what the Lord did for you, setting up kings, right? Putting you in that, in this, in this. And look where we at. We in 2026 right now. When you get beamed up, it's going to hit you even more. But right now, is it hitting you? Is it hitting you now? Are you like, man, he did this? Oh, like when y'all see us bring out precepts and here in history, you're like, oh man, I love when you go into history. Yeah, okay, you love me going into history, but do you understand what we going into history, that this is an account that actually happened? This happened, the good, the bad. Moses hitting the rock and water coming out. Do you believe that this happened? And when that happened at that time, that was for us at that time. And it's for us spiritually to be encouraged that the Lord is going to provide. He did this for us, right? Spiritually, mentally, and physically. That's amazing. Can't nobody in your life that really got you like Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi. All of this is set up by him, man. Literally. So I really brought this lesson that you should really be recognizing what the Lord have done for you. And now turn to the Lord and give him thanks. When you get the food, when you get your food, thank you, Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi, for the food that you have been giving me. Thanking them for your household. You should be thanking them daily. Like the brother said, don't go a day without praying to Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi. He deserve it. Okay? So, again, all praise to Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi, Bahasham Yahawashi. Shalom, shalom, bye-bye.